Welcome back, survivors and zombie slayers. It is CrainCraft, and we are back. We're covering the new changelog in 7 Days to Die, Alpha18, b152. Come on, let's go take a look at everything new. In b152, there have been a number of game rule changes. One of them I can show you, the other ones I will simply talk about. To begin with, campfires, workstations, and torches, heat map activity cools down faster. So basically the working around, the putting torches out, all of the stuff that builds heat in the area and attracts screamers and zombies, that now cools down faster. Also, you can use 4 times the torches and candles without triggering a screamer. Pretty nice. The deer, mountain lion, and vultures have all had their mass increased. No specific notes other than that. Nightmare move speed has been increased by 5%. Thank you, TFP. I appreciate that. Bird nests drop 1 more feather. That should help since they're a little bit more rare now. The perk, the Huntsman, now has a better description. The description for it, I actually looked it up, now is specialize in hunting your prey and harvesting more meat, bone, and leather. And then the other ones the descriptions may have been updated also. Finally, the drum magazine can now be installed on the SMG. So we know that if we load the SMG, we get 32 rounds in its regular old clip magazine. However, we can select it, modify it, and now stick the drum magazine in it. And when we hit R, we now have a lovely 62 9mm bullets in our gun to punish the zombies with. Yeah, baby. All right, that is the game rule changes. I will see you guys in the next section. Thanks for tuning in. For Alpha18 b152, one of the first things that we're going to cover are a few crafting changes that have been made. To begin with, steel arrows and bolts are now crafted from polymer, not wood. So if we look under the ingredient list, they are steel arrowheads and scrap polymers. An oil recipe has been added. To create oil, you now need 24 oil shale and an empty can. It is unlocked by Yeah Science and a schematic for the oil recipe. Finally, Tier 3 items scrap for more parts than Tier 2 and require more to craft. Now, I'm not really sure what it means about items. I had thought it would be things like weapons. However, I crafted both an iron sledgehammer and a level quality 3 iron sledgehammer, and neither one of them costed me any different. So we're going to scrap these and see what we get. So we're going to get 225 out of that one, and we're going to get 225 out of that one. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe I just haven't tried enough items. Maybe I misunderstood that. But as I said, the exact quote is, Tier 3 items scrap for more parts than Tier 2 and require more to craft. Perhaps I just used the wrong item. All right, guys, I will see you in the next section. Welcome back, guys. In this section, we are going to be covering performance changes and animation changes in b152. So there are basically 3 of them. There is one where they have increased the texture budget to 90% of VRAM, and that seems to have brought my VRAM usage down, interestingly enough. I am still getting about the same performance on 1440p. You can see I'm holding at 60, but if I do any quick moving around, I'll drop really quick. But other than that, I'm getting really good performance right now on my 2080. I still can't do 3840. If I change to 4K, I'll show you real quick. Then even with my 2080, whoops, wrong way. All right, so we'll apply it. And you can see immediately my GTX 2080 over here on my performance widget shoots up to 98%, and my FPS drops to 44. So I could probably play it at 1440, at 4K if I wanted to sacrifice some texture quality and etc., but I don't want to do that. So The next thing, they have decreased the texture streaming max reduction to 2. That should help for people that actually use that. I don't know anybody that does. And finally, the machete and clubs heavy fire animation has had an update. It's actually pretty nice now. So we're going to go through each one of them. This is your power attack on each of these. Pretty nice new little animation. And the club, it's all basically the same animation, just makes it look better. Then we have the iron club. It was these 4 were updated. And then the baseball bat. So that is it for performance and animations. You guys have a good day. I will see you in the next section. Welcome back, everyone. We are reviewing the changes in Alpha18 b152, and right now we are reviewing the changes in the junk turret. It has had a number of updates. For one, they have increased the ammo capacity on the junk turret, as you can see. In addition, the perk turrets now gives you a few extra items when you are reloading. So you see that under the level 1, you will get an extra 10 rounds when you get it, and then 20 extra rounds, 30 extra rounds, 40 extra rounds, and 50 extra rounds. So 10 rounds per level, and right now it is holding 76. In addition, the stack size of junk turret ammo has been increased. So the junk turret, one of our favorite little items, has gotten just a little bit more useful. All right, guys, in this section, we're going to cover fixes. I'm going to go through these real quick. I'm not going to demonstrate any of them because most of these are very specific fixes, but we'll go through them anyway. The garage door industrial powered was not unlocked when reading a schematic, so that's been fixed. Mild anemia, which was a buff, did not used to go away. It would go to 0.0% and then stick there. That has been fixed. The forge would not give max resources back when you chose max. That has been fixed. Using the rotating yellow exclamation mark should now activate the quest on the HUD. That's an actual nice little feature now. Quests were showing locate instead of head to rally point. It's a pretty simple typo fix. Blade Trap had a null reference exception. They've fixed that. The rank 4 demo expert had a typo that they have corrected. Treasure maps and challenge notes can now be kept after you read them. The hover display on Pack Mule 4 was incorrect, and they have fixed it. The exploded flaming arrows and bolts are double gated by books, and those have been fixed. The burning barrel sound persists in the pause menu, just another minor change. And finally, the last fix, range attacks were defaulting to bashing damage, which caused huge ragdolls. Oh, guys, I liked shooting them in the head and having them fly 20 feet. What's up with that? Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. You have a great day. Remember, if you want more content, just hit that subscribe button. And until the next time, I will see you on the other side.